So what I'm trying today, I'm trying this new setup. I've never tried it before. This is it's based on the Canadian survival guru Mors Kahansky. It's his survival shelter. So I'll turn around and basically show you what it is. So what we have here is a tarp set up. So on the ground you've got the tarp. I've scraped back all the leaves from the snow to give a bit of bedding on it, and I also got a whole pack of spruce boughs to help protect from the cold tonight. Got a Mylar blanket, a sleeping bag. I've got a liner inside and a wool blanket underneath to once again protect me from the cold coming up from the ground. That's the worst part of it, convection. But what I've got is, as you see, got the Mylar blanket taped up to the back. So what hopefully this does, and the plastic sheeting on the front, is once I've got my fire going here, I've got an old fire blanket at the back. So hopefully the convection from the fire heat radiates towards the shelter. The radiation will go through the plastic sheeting, hopefully, and then hit the Mylar blanket and then back down. So hopefully that should end up being like a sort of small greenhouse effect. I'll have an open end here. I'll put a couple of clips on it to tape up a little bit. But I've basically left that end open to allow any moisture, if there is any moisture from my breath and all that sort of stuff, to get out. I don't want to wake up cold because I'm all wet because of moisture during the night. I was lucky enough to find an old log lying, well, it was still standing up, but as soon as I touched it, it broke down. So I've actually got an old log to protect the first set of logs from the cold, wet ground. And as you see, I've got a whole ton of wood broken up and cut up. So hopefully that should be enough for keeping me warm tonight. I won't be getting it started just now. I mean, at the moment it is what, just before 4 p.m. It's on Tuesday, the 26th of November 2013. But basically, this is an area that I love coming to. It's actually a friend of mine's land. He's got 100 acres of land that he's got, part farmland and part of it is woodland. And I'll take, it's unbelievable through here. And if I turn round, you've got that section up the top there. That's field where they grow peas. And as we come through the woods here, you'll actually see down at the bottom we've got a small river. Well, it's a creek, not a river. It's a small creek that runs down. But you can see where the moisture runs from the field up here through underneath must go underneath the ground, and then it comes through. There's lots of rocks down there, and it filters through down onto the. If you're really desperate, I've got plenty of water with me tonight, and then obviously they've got snow that I'll end up probably boiling some of the snow up for moisture. But this is an absolute fantastic area to come to. It is private land, so I'm really so lucky. So what I'm going to do is I'll just, you see that once again, that piece of land that through there is another field that they've cultivated, and they grow corn up there, and well, they did corn last year in the summer. I don't know if they're going to continue with the corn next year, but you know, It's not none of my affair. So what I'll do is I'll cut off it just now, and that way I can get back to getting some stuff sorted out. I'm going to go for a walk, and I'm going to take the camera with me because there's some great areas here that there's lots of tracks here for that I've seen for there's deer, there's some coyote tracks, raccoon. There's lots of raccoon tracks around here, so I'm gonna have to make sure I get my food all put away tonight. I don't want raccoons coming into the tent and whatnot trying to grab the food. They shouldn't, because there's going to be a big fire, so I won't have any problems with raccoons. But it's a great way of getting out. It's cold. It's probably about so -2 Celsius. I think it's supposed to get down to about -8, -10 tonight. So I believe. So hopefully it won't get as cold as that. But if it does, hopefully I've got plenty of equipment with me. It'll be getting dark. Probably be dark in about half an hour around here. Set up for tonight. Hopefully I've got enough wood. I think I have. As you can see, the wood is all prepared. I've got my fire pit just about to get done. Got my kindlings, different sizes of kindlings. Got my stuff, everything ready to get going. So what I'll do is I'll get the fire started and then I'll get my dinner on. So
anyway, I've got my fire bundle here, nice and fluffy, ready to get going. This is my little bag of tricks. I keep all different types of fire starter matches and lighters, and I'm just going to use the ferro rod. Just use the cotton pads. Everybody likes the cotton. Everybody likes their own way of doing things. I like using cotton pads. Everybody uses the Vaseline soaked into cotton balls. They're great as well, but it tends to get a little bit messy. If I can even get my hands are a little bit cold. If I can actually get into here, I just use the cotton pads that you buy, and then sort of flop them up a bit. My favourite way of doing it, hand sanitizer. So nice to keep if you're busy working all day and getting this, nice to keep your hands clean. So just squeeze that in there a little bit. Ferro rod. Oop. It's as easy as that. Got a fire blanket at the back, radiate the heat. I actually found an old log that had collapsed. It was all hollowed out inside and rotten, so that'll help get things going. there you go. Give this a chance to get going, and then I'll get my dinner on, but I hope that'll be it for tonight.
Nice little fire going. And what'll happen is I've got the big logs underneath it. That'll all burn down, that'll all dry out, these will catch fire, these will get going, and then down onto this as the bed, and then hopefully this will radiate heat into my camp tonight. Well, that's me in the tent. I put some extra logs on the fire, which is just through there. I probably don't know if you can actually see that. You can just maybe see the glow. But I've had to take my jacket off, an extra jersey off. When I'm actually sitting up like this, it's up here. It's actually too hot, and I'm actually sitting here sweating. But when you're lying down, it's great. But I'm so pleased with how this super shelter has actually turned out. That this will be my winter camping kit from now on. Absolutely, I've never been during the night so warm. It's supposed to get quite cold during the night. It's supposed to be sort of maybe minus 6, minus 8 Celsius. So it's quite cool outside. But if anything to go by, sitting here just now, I'm going to be well roasty toasty during the night. So I'm really pleased how this has all turned out. So no doubt I'll actually I won't get a full night's sleep, because I'll probably have to keep on get up to the toilet and stoke the fire a little bit more. So even if I do get up once or twice during the night, it's no big deal. But as you can see, the Mylar blanket in here, that makes a massive difference. You can actually feel that's warm with the heat radiant from the fire. So that's really, really cool. So anyway, I'll post again.
Well, here's my third instalment. Just as I said, I would get up in the morning and see how it was. I slept like a log last night. I had to get up, cut 2-3 times to stoke the fire and keep it warm. But apart from that, I actually didn't want to get up because I was actually really quite warm. And then get up in the morning, and it's snowing again. You can see it's not obviously it's not heavy, but the temperature did drop by the time I went to my bed last night. The temperature was maybe -2, something like that. That's probably down to about -6, -7 Celsius. Which is cold enough for camping, so I'm going to go and get packed up and try to get out of this snow that we got. Was supposed to be getting a bit of a blizzard today, so anyway, so that was I got the good stuff. I didn't get snowed on during the night, so it was good. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully somebody will take on this and try this new system. Just go on YouTube. It's Mors Kahansky. If you look on this, or Super Shelter, you're going to find it. It's a really simple get up. It's just a tarp and a plastic sheet. But the temperature difference between outside and here, because of the heat radiating through, is phenomenal. So give it a try. Okay. Take care.